Welcome to Dr. Zakir Math. In this video, we will learn what a linear equation in two variables is, how to write it in different forms, and how to find the slope and y-intercept. We will also solve classwork questions step by step to make the concept very easy for you. At the end of the video, you will be fully understand how to write the equation of a line using slope-intercept form and point-slope form. And again, I'm telling you, PDF notes are shared as a Google Drive link in the description and as a pinned comment. Okay. If you really love this video, then please like and comment and share it with your friends. Right. Let's start exercise 2.1. Linear equation in two variables. What do you mean by linear equation? The power of x is what? 1. We already studied power of x is equal to 1 in exercise 1.4 in the last module. For example, like this. X plus 4 is equal to 2 times x plus 2. We solve for x, remember? Yes. So this type of equation is linear equation in one variable, which is x only. The power of x is 1. Now here, we are going to study linear equation in two variables. It means there are two variables x and y, and both the power of x and power of y is what? 1. So that's why it's called as linear equation in two variables. The first rule you're going to study is slope of a line. What is the rule? M equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Provided x is not equal to x2. If it equals, it will become 0, right? Then the slope does not exist, or you can say slope is undefined. Right. So what is x2, y1, y2, y1, something like that? It's because the points x1, y1 and x2, y2. For example, something like this 5, 4 and 3, 8, something like that. So this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. Again, I'm telling first point is x, second point is y. But you always write it as what? First point is what? Y and second point is x. Wrong. Keep in English mode, not Arabic mode. So first point is what? 5 is a x point and 4 as a y point. So this is the first formula. Based on this, we are going to do 4 questions, which is example 2. What is the question? Find the slope of the line passing through each pair of points. Right, let's start the first question. A question, minus 2, 0 and 3, 1. What is the rule? M is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. What is M? M equals y2 minus y1 divided by what? x2 minus x1, which is equal to, right. What is your y1? This is your x1, this is your y1, this is your x2, this is your y2. Every time keep in your mind, first point is x1, y1, second point is what? x2, y2. y2 minus y1, 1 minus 0, this is y2, this is y1. 1 minus 0 divided by x2 minus x1, 3, minus of minus is what? Now plus 2. So this is equal to what? 1 minus 0 is what? 1 and 3 plus 2 is equal to what? 5. So slope M is equal to what? 1 over 5. Let's go to the next question. The next B question is negative 1, 2 and 2, 2. So what's the formula for M? M equals y2 minus y1 divided by what? x2 minus x1. This is x1, y1 and this is x2 and this is y2. Okay. So this equals, right, y2 minus y1, which is 2, and then y1, which is minus 2, right, divided by x2 minus x1, 2, minus of minus is plus. 2 minus 2 is what? 0, divided by 2 plus 1 is what? 3. So 0 by 3 is equal to what? 0. So the slope is equal to what? 0. Slope can be 0. Keep in your mind, if the slope is 0, you will get a horizontal line. What do you mean by slope? So this is your ground level, okay? This is your ground, okay? And this is called slope. Keep in your mind. If the slope is 0, this will come down this line here, right? So automatically this line will become what? Horizontal line. If the slope is 0, it is a horizontal line. So anyway, it is not necessary, but keep in your mind. Let's go to C question. What's your C question? C question is 0, 4 and 1, minus 1. I think so. I remember the points. Yes, correct. 1, minus 1. So what is your formula for M? M is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by what? x2 minus x1. This is equal to y2. This is your x1, y1, right? And this is your x2, y2. y2 minus y1. What's your y2? Minus 1. What's your y1? Minus 4, right? Divided by 1 minus 0. So this is equal to what? Minus 5 divided by 1, which is equal to what? Negative 5 is the slope. Let's go to the D question, and D question is 3 comma 4 and 3 comma 1. So this is your x1 y1 and this is your x2 y2, right? So what is the formula? So m is equal to what? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equal to y2 minus y1, 1 minus 4 divided by 3 minus 3, which is equal to negative 3 divided by 0. So anything divided by 0 is what? Infinity. Infinity means what? Look here, this line, it goes up to infinity. So it becomes like this, right? So instead of going like this, it will go like this, right? Yes. So what happens? Slope is undefined. In English, you are going to write slope is undefined. What do you mean by undefined? It means it does not exist. That means there is no slope, okay? Does not exist. Still you want more information. This is actually a what? This is actually a vertical line, right? Again I'm telling, this is a slope, right? And if the slope becomes 0, this line will come down. How? It will come like this, right? And if the slope is infinity, what happens? The same slope line, okay, it will go straight. So it will go like this, right? So this is vertical, you can say like that. Yes. So automatically this become what? Infinity. So keep in your mind. Can I give you some small idea about this slope? Yes, that's this one. So raising line. Raising line means what? Increasing. Suppose you are going from one city, from the ground floor to the city which is on the mountain side, which is top, right? So that is raising line. So what will be your slope? Let me write here slope. What is the discussions about the slope? For the raising line, the slope will be what? Positive. You can say positive. For the falling line means what? Which is coming down. So when the line is coming down, automatically the slope will become negative, right? So if you want to explain in x-axis, y-axis, so this line is what? The slope is going positive. So if you go this side, the slope will be what? Negative, right? So in this way, you can say also it is positive slope and negative slope. And the next line will be what? Horizontal line, right? If you get a horizontal line, what will be the slope? The slope will be 0. Suppose if you get a vertical line, just now I explained. Suppose you get a vertical line, it is going to become what? Undefined, or you can say slope is what? Infinity, we can say, right? Roughly we can say, but in general we use the word undefined. Clear all of you? So this is the overall idea about the slope. I think you got the idea of the slope. Next we go for equations of lines. So the first model which you are going to study is y equals mx plus b. The first model you are going to study is what? Y equals mx plus b. What is m? M is called the slope, right? And b is called y-intercept. Normally we write y-intercept is what? Put x is equal to 0. The y value is what? B. So look here, slope is m and the y-intercept is what? 0 comma b. So now we are going to do questions in this. What is the question? Find the slope and y-intercept. What is the equation? Y equals 5x plus 3. This is of the model y equals mx plus b. This is the model. So just compare. Wow. M is equal to what? 5. Just compare. Your b value is equal to what? 3. So what is the question? Slope and y-intercept. So slope means what? M, which is very clear, but this is not y-intercept. So your y-intercept, you have to write one more step. Keep in your mind, y-intercept is putting x is equal to 0. The y value is what? 3. So which is 0 comma 3. Clear all of you? Right. So this is y-intercept. So it should be in the form y equals mx plus b. Keep in your mind, it should be in the form y equals mx plus b. Then only we can write m. Then only we can write y-intercept. Keep in your mind. Otherwise, we cannot write. Why, teacher, you are stressing more? Yes, the following questions is like that. Find the slope and y-intercept of the line x plus 4 equal to 0. X plus 4 equal to 0. If you want to find y-intercept and the slope, how the equation looks like? Y equals mx plus b. It should be in the model. Is there a y here? No. So it means that what? Suppose I find x is equal to, this 4 goes that side, what? X equals negative 4, right? When x equals negative 4 means what? This means the value of x is what? Minus 4 for every point on this line. So let me draw a small sketch here. X equals minus 4. Where is x equals minus 4? Here x equals minus 4. X equals minus 4 is nothing but what? It's a line, right? X equals minus 4 is what? Nothing but a line. So for example, if you take minus 4 comma 0, minus 4 comma 1, minus 4 comma 2, something like that. If you take like this, what happens? So automatically every point you will get one more point, right? So it is actually x is equal to rho. So all these points have what? The same x value. Same x value. Same x value. It means what? When the x is constant, the line is what? Vertical. The line is what? Vertical, right? So the line is vertical. So it means what? A vertical line cannot be written. Vertical line cannot be written. Okay. Y equals mx plus b. Cannot. Because vertical line, we cannot write y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, teacher. The question is find the slope and y-intercept. How can I find the slope, teacher? Slope is undefined. You want me to show that? For example, I take 2 points. Minus 4 is the x point, right? I take, for example, minus 4 comma 0. And for example, minus 4 comma 3 I will take. What is your slope m? M is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by what? X2 minus x1. So this is your x1, this is your y1, this is your x2, this is your y2. So 3 minus 0 divided by minus 4 plus 4, which is equal to what? 3 divided by 0, which is going to become what? Infinity. So what happens? Slope does not exist. Clear, all of you? Right. So it means this is for the slope, the idea for the slope. What about the idea for the y-intercept, teacher? Okay, listen. What do you mean by y-intercept? Y-intercept means what? We are going to put x is equal to 0, right? We are going to put x equal to 0. So, but what is your equation? Your equation is just x plus 4 is equal to what? 0. Is there a y there? Sorry, if a y-intercept, is there a x here? Y-intercept. So, when you put x is equal to 0, what happens? Automatically it becomes x equals minus 4, right? So, in this way, what happens? It never reaches x equals 0 because the value is what? Value is what? X equals negative 4, right? So when cannot put x is equal to 0, it means what? Then line x equals negative 4 always. It never reaches, right? So x equals 0 never touches y-axis. Keep in your board, right? Again, I'll repeat. Y-intercept means you're going to put x is equal to 0. But the line x is equal to minus 4 is what? Always. It never reaches x equals 0. So never touch y-axis. Clear, all of you? So it means what? No y-intercept. Teacher, why you are telling all these stories? What should I write for this question? Okay, for this question you have to write. We have to write what? For the slope and y-intercept, right? So you have to write one word only. What is that? The slope is undefined. Slope is what? Let me write here. What is the answer you have to write? The answer you have to write is, listen everybody, the answer is slope is undefined. Just write like this. Okay. What about y-intercept, teacher? There is no y-intercept. That's it. This is what you have to write. Do I need to write all these stories, teacher? Whatever you said? No. Just to understand the concept, I was explaining this idea. But no need. Just you can write the last line. Slope is equal to what? Undefined. And y-intercept is equal to what? Not possible. Or you can write no. Let's go to the next one. Point slope form of the equation of the line. So in this, you're going to remember only equation of line. So when a slope m is given, okay, and one point x1 comma y1, if it is given, then the equation of the line is given as y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Equation means, remember everybody, equation means y should be there, x should be there. x1, y1 point, you are going to put it. So, if the slope m is given and one point, this is the slope m and this is the one point. If the slope and one point is given, then your equation will be y minus y1, which is equal to m times x minus x1. All of you clear? Right. Let's go to the question. Find the equation. Please underline. Find the equation only. What is given? Slope is given and one point is given. Sketch you have to do. So the question is what? They are asking equation, right? And what is given? M is equal to minus 2. And one point is given minus 3 comma 6, which is x1 y1. What is the formula? The formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus, what is your y1? 6 equals m is what? Negative 2. X minus what? 3. Sorry, x plus 3, because it's minus. So y minus 6 equals, just multiply minus 2x, just multiply minus 6, right? So now this equals y equals, this negative 6 goes that side, minus 2x minus 6 plus 6. So y equals minus 2x plus 0. So this implies y equals what? Negative 2x. Okay, right. So this is your equation. Clear. Now what is the next thing we are going to do? We are going to sketch, right? Already you have a 1 point minus 3 comma 6 and y equals what? Negative 2x. Choose one more point. Put x is equal to 0. Teacher, am I need to put every time x equals 0? Not necessary. Put some other point also. X is equal to 0. When I put x is equal to 0, minus 2 into 0 is what? 0. So y is equal to what? 0. So the point is what? 0 comma 0. So now just sketch, you are going to draw it. Okay. So the first point is what? Minus 3 comma 6. Where is minus 3? Here is minus 3. And for example, let me take this as 6. Okay, so this is minus 3 comma 6 and this point is what? 0 comma 0. So you're going to draw a line like this. Okay, it should pass through straight line. So this is y equals negative 2x. I told you, remember, if you have a positive slope, the line will go like this. If you have a negative slope, the line will go like this. Remember? Right. So keep in your mind, this is negative slope minus m. Can you see that? So this is a point like that. So this point is what? Minus 3 comma 6, right? And this point is what? 0 comma 0. So easy, right? Let's go to the next question. Find the slope intercept form of the equation of the line that has a slope m is equal to 4, right? So what is that? Find equation, slope is given, point is given, right? And the point is 0 comma 0. This is your x1, y1, right? Yes. So what is the formula? Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus, what is your y1? 0. M is how much? 4. X minus x1, which is 0, right? So y minus 0 is y. 4 times x and then 4 times what? 0. So y equals what? 4x. So this is the equation, right? Suppose you want to draw a line. How it looks like? Y equals 4x, right? So it passes through what? 0 comma 0. So this is a point. It will be like this or it will be like this. Can you see that? So it will be like this or it will be like this. I told you positive slope, right? M is 4. So it will be like that. It will be like this. Okay, keep in your mind. This is the correct one. Right, let's go to the next question. Right. Next thing is, it is also very important question. Keep in your mind. Equation of the line passing through 2 points. Pair means 2, right? So that means you have one point x1, y1 and another point is what? x2, comma y2. Okay. What is the formula? The formula is y minus y1 equals, right? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, x minus x1. Teacher, it's so difficult, confusing, right? Look here. What is this formula? Just now we studied in the beginning of the exercise. This is equal to what? M. So you can also write this formula y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So you can find m separately and you can come here and put it back also. This is one way of doing. No teacher, I know how to remember this formula easily. So you can remember and you can put Alatul all together in one time. Okay, all of you? Right. So anyway, I'm going by the book. So let us do it like that. So let's go that. Find the equation of the line. So you're going to find the equation and passing through how many points? 2 points you're going to find out. So what is the point? The point is 4 comma 3 and minus 4 comma minus 4. What is the formula? Y minus y1 equals m. Okay, keep in your mind. And then x minus x1. You write like this. What is that m? M is y2 minus y1, right? What is m? y2 minus y1 divided by what? x2 minus x1 times what? X minus x1. Clear? So this equals y2. This is your x1 and this is your y1. This is your x2 and this is your y2. Clear? y2 minus y1 minus 4. Slowly do. Minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. What is x2? Minus 4 minus 4. Clear everybody? Right. So first you do this one and then you start the remaining things afterwards. What is that? Y minus y1. What is your y1? Which is 3. Right? And x minus x1. x1 is how much? Which is 4. Don't do anything. First you simplify this part because you'll always make mistakes. So simplify this part. Minus 4 minus 3 divided by minus 4 minus 4. You can put in the calculator also, which is negative 7 divided by what? Negative 8. So which is going to become 7 over 8. So y minus 3 is equal to 7 over 8 times x minus 4. Is it okay? Right. So y minus 3 equals, just multiply now, 7 over 8x, multiply now 7 over 8, there is a minus sign, multiply by 4. So this equals y minus 3 equals 7 over 8x. This 8 cancel with this 4, which is going to become negative 7 over 2. So y equals 7 over 8x. This 3 I'm going taking that side. Minus 7 over 2 and then it goes as plus 3. Just put this in the calculator. You put this in the calculator. So y equals 7 over 8x and then negative half. From the calculator I got it. So this is your equation of the line passing through 2 points. Keep in your mind, this is exactly slope. So don't confuse with this formula. You can study like this itself, okay? And you can put m in the middle. M is nothing but what? y2 minus y1 divided by what? x2 minus x1, which is same like this formula. Remember? Same like this formula. Almost. This m is what? y2 minus y1 divided by what? x2 minus x1. Clear? Right. Next, we are going to the very, very important concept called parallel and perpendicular lines. Wonderful idea. Okay. Right. So let's go to parallel and perpendicular lines. What do you mean by parallel? In Arabic, you call it as muwazi. Perpendicular, you call it as in Arabic, amudi. My pronunciation is not correct. Please forgive me. Right. Muwazi and amudi. Parallel and perpendicular lines. What do you mean by parallel? Look here, like a railway track. These two are parallel lines. And these is what? Perpendicular lines, right? Right. What is the speciality? Why we have to study here? Because when two lines are parallel, the slope of this line, okay, same slope of this line. Suppose the slope is 5, m, okay, right? Let me write, m is equal to 5. Here also m is equal to 5, okay, right. What about this one? The slope of this line is flip and then minus. Suppose m is equal to 5. What is the slope of this line? Flip. What is flip? 1 over 5, but then minus. This is a speciality. Okay, teacher. The slope of this line is 5. And what is the slope of this line? The same idea. Flip 1 over 5, but then negative. So this is for parallel, right? And this is for perpendicular. Perpendicular. Again, I'm telling perpendicular, right? So parallel and perpendicular lines. Based on this, we are going to do one question. Right. Find the equation of the line. Find the equation of the line, right? Passing through one point and parallel and perpendicular, right? So it passes through one point is given. Whenever one point is given, you remember this formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So already you have a point. Only thing you have to find what? Slope. Right. Let's go to the question. What is this? 4x minus 2y is equal to 3. Here it is 4x. And here also 4x minus 2y is equal to 3. Right. This is parallel. Right. And this is what? Perpendicular. This is what? Perpendicular. Let me find the slope. What do you mean by slope? Slope is m. Where is m? Which is the coefficient of x. So what I'm going to write? I'm going to write in the model y equals mx plus b. So minus 2y, 3. And then this 4x, I'll take that side. which is negative 4x and then plus 3. Clear all of you? Negative 4x and plus 3. I want to find y. So divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. So y equals 4, 2 gets cancelled. I'll get 2x, negative 3 over 2. So this is my equation. If I do here, here also it will be same. Y equals 2x minus 3 over 2 because it's same equation, right? Yes. Now this is the model y equals what? Mx plus b. This is of the model y equals mx plus b. So what is your m? Your m is, what is your m? Your m is 2. Clear everybody? Your m is what? 2, right? So if the lines are parallel, okay, now you got m is equal to what? 2. If the line is parallel, m1, okay, forget about m1. Slope of the first line is 2 and slope of the second line is also what? 2. If the line is perpendicular, the first line slope is 2 and the second line slope is flip and then put negative sign. Very nice. Okay. So what's the equation now? One point is given, right? 2, 1. So first thing we are going to find out parallel, right? Parallel, what is your point? The point is, I think 2, 1, right? Let me see. Yes, 2, 1. So the parallel, the point is 2, 1 and the slope m is equal to what? This one, 2, right? And the next is perpendicular, right? The next is what? Perpendicular. The point is 2, 1 and the slope is what? Negative 1 over 2. We are going to find the equation. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus y1. This is your x1, y1. So y minus 1 equals m is 2, x minus x1 is 2. So y minus 1 equals 2 into x is what? 2x. 2 into minus 2 is what? Minus 4. So y equals 2x minus 4. This goes that side, which is plus 1. So therefore y equals what? 2x minus 3 is the equation of the parallel line. Clear all of you? Right. Let's go for perpendicular line. Same formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus y1, this is x1 and this is y1. So this is equal to m is negative 1 over 2 x minus 2. Clear? Right. So y minus 1 equals multiply negative 1 over 2 by x, multiply negative is positive. So 1 by 2 multiply by 2. So y minus 1 equals negative 1 over 2x. 2 gets cancels and then plus 1. So y equals negative 1 over x. This minus 1 goes that side. So plus 1 and then plus 1, right? So this equals, let me extend, y equals negative half x and then plus 2. So this is the equation of the perpendicular line. Perpendicular line. So keep in your mind. Okay, all of you, right? Clear? Right. So keep in your mind. So you are going to get the parallel one and perpendicular one as a very important question. Suppose in this question, suppose they ask you to sketch, for example. Remember, there is no sketch here. Suppose they ask you to sketch. How the sketch will be here? Can you see that? So where is 4, 3? Here is 4, right? Here is 3, right? And minus 4 is here and minus 4 is here, right? Now the question is, it is passing through this point or no? How can you find out? So look at the equation. The equation is what? Y equals 7 by 8x minus 1 by 2. Suppose you put x is equal to 0 here. If you put x is equal to 0, what? Y is equal to negative half. So 0 comma negative half is the point. So it means what? It will not go here. It will go little down. So this line will be like this. Keep in your mind. They didn't ask the question. Oh, they asked the question. Sorry. They asked the question. I have to draw. Oh, sorry. I did not see. Sketch the line. Let me go. Wait. So let me do this question here. Sketch. Sorry. So what is the point? The point is 4, 3 and minus 4, minus 4. And what is the equation? Y equals 7 by 8x minus 1 over 2. I thought it didn't ask. Okay. So let me draw a neat sketch. Okay. So this is your 4 and this is your 3, right? So this point is 4, 3. And this is your point negative 4, right? and this is your point negative 4, for example. So this is your point. Okay, right. Now I can draw through this or no, that's a question. For this you take this equation, right? Just put x is equal to 0. Put what? X is equal to 0. When I put x is equal to 0, this will be 0, right? Y equals 0 minus half. So y equals what? Negative half. So the point is what? 0 comma negative half. Where is 0 comma negative half? So 0 comma negative half is, this is 0 and the negative half is here. So this is the point 0 comma negative half. So the line will go by this way. Okay. So let me, this one, okay, 4 comma 3, and this one is, I can close this point and this point and this point. This is 4 comma 3 and this is negative 4 comma negative 4, right? So in this way you should be very careful. It is passing through 0 comma 0 or not, because all the other sketches passing through 0 comma 0, but here it is not like that. Okay, so the exercise 2.1 is over, right? I hope this lesson was very clear and easy for you. If you found it helpful, please like the video and share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more Math 001 lessons. Again and again I'm telling, PDF notes are available in the Google Drive link below in the description and also as a pinned comment. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, inshallah. Take care. Bye bye.